Alrighty, take two. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Sound Off, where we go over with you last week's highlights and headlines in the nerd convention and fandom community. I'm your host, Chrissy Lawler, and we're going to start off with the three top headlines. Okay, headline number one. This week noted this past weekend was the last weekend for Otakon to be in Baltimore, Maryland, at the Baltimore Convention Center. Next year, in 2017, it will be in Washington, D.C. It has just outgrown the space at the convention center, and also I believe it is supposed to be having some work done on it next year. Headline number two. A cosplayer on Long Island, New York, was arrested for bringing his prop, I think it was an assault rifle, onto a Long Island train. He was heading to a cosplay photography shoot and brought his prop weapon with him and was mistaken for a real weapon. He was then arrested, and I think there were multiple charges: having a fake gun and disturbing the peace, because everyone was freaking out. And headline number three. The Dragon Con convention every year hosts a parade on Saturday morning. This year the parade will be televised on TV. The channel that will be showing it is the CW, which is known for many of its nerd comic related shows. So I think it's a prop that makes sense for that network to take on the broadcast. It will broadcast live at 8 a.m. September 3rd, and then will re-air, I believe it's 3 p.m. Come on, open up. Should have had this ready, but I thought I remembered it. Ads. Okay. It will be, 10 a.m. It'll start live, and then will be rebroadcasted later that evening at 8 p.m. So if you can't make it to Dragon Con, but you want to see some of the cosplays, you can see the parade and you can see so many awesome cosplays, props, vehicles, etc. Moving right along is last week's Sound Off picture. Take the title of your latest read, book, novel, fanfic, and add "with a chainsaw" at the end. Now let's see what we have on. I can't find it on Facebook, so I'm gonna have to only look on Instagram. Extremely loud and incredibly close with a chainsaw. Dead presidents with a chainsaw. It sounds like a bad B movie. Wicked with a chainsaw. The games we play with a chainsaw. No More Heroes with chainsaw. All New X-Men with a chainsaw. Tokyo Mew Mew with a chainsaw. Oh, pretty interesting. Some cool ones. Alright. If you want to get this week's Sound Off picture, you will have to wait till the end. That's when we'll show you this next week's. The end. Yes. Alright, moving along. We have my tip, con mom tip of the week, which is surviving post-con depression. Everyone knows right after a convention you get home and you realize no more panels, no more cosplays, no more photo shoots, no more dealer's room, artist alley, autograph signings, concerts. It's basically the end of your vacation. Definitely would recommend messaging friends you've made over the weekend, posting your photos on it. I know a lot of cons have pages where you can post your pictures, post them there, look through other people's pictures, a long hot bath with some maybe wine to relax. Not necessarily, if you're up to that thing. But definitely try to relax with whatever nerd stuff you enjoy to kind of slowly bring you back into normal life. Don't just cold turkey. Don't like, okay, con's over, time to go to work, and forget the weekend ever happened. Just slowly get into the normal days for you. Definitely don't cut it cold turkey, because then all of a sudden it'll hit you and like, oh, it's not the con anymore. Alright, moving along is last week's cosplay of the week, which was Space Wolves from Warhammer at Gen Con. The photo was taken by Cosplay for Us All. It was one very large group of 40k Warhammer cosplayers. Our page model Pirate Chris and a few of our friends love this stuff. They're freaking out. Unfortunately, we don't have all of the cosplayers listed. This is the link on Instagram. The one who posted it was Wolfgar Weapons. I think they built some of the weapons and the armor. If you know who the cosplayers are, please either comment down below or send us a message. We would love to credit the actual cosplayers. Alright, moving along is our page model segment. And Ernie always seems to give me this particular page model. It is Lost Dreams 82. She is from not too far from us in the New England area. Makes tons of cosplays. She basically tortures herself making all of her favorite cosplays. She mostly does crossplay, so she'll do mostly male cosplays. She does have a few female cosplays. And like I said, she's so many, but she's also crossing over into cosplay photography right now. So definitely check her out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You'll probably see me and her and a few of our other friends fangirling back and forth. But she's a sweetheart. She's a wonderful girl. Definitely modest, but please follow her. Give her some love. And moving right along to our social media posts, starting off with our dealer spotlight. Foam Brain Games. It's foambrain.com. Lots of nerd, like board games, role-playing game, accessories. I shop in, I had it written down at one point, I believe it is in upstate New York. They do go to conventions and they have an online shop. So if you're really into like role-playing and card games and stuff like that, give them a check out. I think they have weekly, daily tournaments, gatherings, so give it a check out. Our artist spotlight is Wayward Studios, waywardstudios.net. Lots of original artwork on here. Really nice style, so I would recommend this as well. It's a nice art style. Tip Tuesday poll. This is with the boys and I got rid of it because I was looking at it. What tips would you give trainers to enjoy the experience of Pokemon Go? Like, is there anything that seems to have worked with you to help you enhance the experience, the fun of playing the game? What would you recommend other players do to make it more fun, more enjoyable? Either message us down below or you can go to our website where the poll is. And our last but not least is our Watching Wednesday post. The boys, and I mean it, the boys, Pirate Chris, Ricardo, all of them recommend Godzilla vs. Megalon. I don't know, I just know who Godzilla is. I really not watch the movies, but the boys definitely recommend that. Alright, and our social media videos. Music Monday. Ernie was at the Kennedy Center and did a cosplay meetup and did a music video, so we recommend you check that out. Throwback Thursday, to our being this past weekend was the last Otakon in Baltimore, our very first Otakon video, Otakon 2007, Top 10 Tips to Surviving Otakon Weekend. This was Ernie's first Otakon, my Pirate Chris and John's second. and we made up the tips for you, and definitely give it a check out. I think most of them still hold true, though some of them may not hold true anymore after this weekend. Our feature Friday is Mark Gunn and Devo Spice from Icon 28 from our hometown convention here in New York, so you can give that a check out. And our, oops, wrong button. Our Saturday skit is Anime Boston 2015, Attack on Titan, Levi's birthday. I don't want to know. Alrighty, and that is this week's Sound Off. If you want to know what conventions we're heading to next, the very next convention we're going to, now that we just went to Anime Otakon, is a KaiCon in Nashville, Tennessee, August 26th to the 28th. Me, Ernie, Pirate Chris will be there. We'll see Steven and a bunch of the other Nashville friends we've made, plus a special guest, which is going to be a surprise for you because it's a surprise for Steve. And after that, Ernie will be heading to Baltimore Comic-Con, September 1st to the 3rd. The same weekend as Dragon Con, we know, but can't travel. Alrighty, and that is our next two conventions. Like I promised, here is this week's Sound Off picture. You've been kidnapped. You can call on the characters from one television show to make a rescue attempt. Which show would it be? I got too long of a list, so I'll post mine on Facebook or Instagram and we'll see how it happens and if anyone likes it. Alright, that is this week's Sound Off. I am your host, Chrissy Lawler. Next week's host will be Juan. If you would like to watch any future Sound Offs or any other cosplay photography, cosplay music videos, convention videos, please subscribe here down below. Or you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Periscope. Alright, that is it for me from Sound Off. Next week you will see Juan, so see you guys later.